For my moment, never know when the phone's going to ring. You know, we'll start out to a great year, and you never expect anything to happen like that. You never hope for anybody to go down, and unfortunately, it is what it is. So they called me up and ready to go.
Yeah, how many calls did you get from teams? Was this your first tryout since then?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Then how did you stay ready? Like you said.
Yeah, so I'm living in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Some old snapper at Arkansas. Jordan Silver is there. Work with the punter there, Devin Bale, as well. So get a full operation there. So that's a good spot to be.
And how do you view this opportunity? I mean, I don't think you've kicked in a regular season game, right? So
yeah, this will be my NFL debut.
Yeah,
so I'm excited. Just excited for the opportunity and got to take advantage of it, make the most of it.
It has to be nice stuff you're going to kick, and then you'll be outside this week, though. So it sounds like there is a little turf issue there.
No, there's no turf issue. It's I went to Virginia Tech, played outside. You know, we're used to any kind of weather, so we're good to go.
Do you ever get to the point where you just think this chance is never going to come? I mean, you sit there and wait and kick and kick.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that little bit of doubt that you never know if you're going to come back or not. But the key is just to keep your head down, stay locked in, stay ready.
How are you approaching this? Kind of as a potential to show the league what you can do too?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you go out on a Sunday, it's a resume for 31 other teams. So.
Hey, John, how does your experience with Ryan this summer holding, like being here before, does that help you at all jumping out here?
Absolutely. And being with Jake McQuaid as well last year in Detroit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So we've got a good operation, and we're excited to see make some field goals this weekend.
How many times a day do you think you would kick down in Arkansas? Like what did a regular workout look like?
Yeah, so either 2 or 3 times a week, and we kind of just talk to each other, like me and Jordan, making sure we're getting the reps that we need, and Devin's just kind of there for each other, you know, like he's doing extra work for the university and himself. So.
What were you doing when the phone rang, and how surprising was it?
So Sunday night, I kind of saw him limping a little bit, so I couldn't sleep Sunday night, you know, just praying for that call was going to come, and sure enough, it came, and I was watching my daughter, so it was really cool.
How did the tryout go?
It was really good. There were 5 kickers, as you guys know, and had a few off the sticks and a few with some operation and a couple kickoffs, and it was a good workout.
I'm just curious, when's the last time you kicked in a game? Was it 2023 preseason, or was it?
Yeah, it would have been 23 preseason.
Gotcha.
How do you keep the nerves intact when you know you get a shot and there's 5 guys there and you got to stay calm?
It's just another kick. You know, I've been kicking for 15 years now. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm fully prepared. Just got to go out and execute.
Big on us, and it kind of created some explosive work, gave us a couple issues. Let's hone in on these, and we don't worry about the offense. We don't worry about special teams. We don't care about anything of that because we understand that they're relying on us to get them an opportunity, and we're relying on them to put the ball in the end zone. So it's like that relationship is where we're feeding off of each other, makes us do our job and want you to do your job for the next person.
2 sacks to close out the game. What does that tell you about how you guys can close games out?
Yeah, just doing your job until that time comes. I mean, we had to stop the run. I think that was the main thing all week last week was, hey, stop the run and we can get them in situations where we can actually pin our ears back and go. We know that they'll be having a lot of chip plans and, you know, different types of protection to try to, give themselves the best chances to create a big play. And that's what happened at the end. And they realized that they couldn't chip or do these things too much because they need these points. And that's where you've seen the sacks start to come.
You said you guys are getting back to who you are as a defense. Now that you're at this point in the season, what would you say the identity of the defense is?
Oh, man, just being fast, physical, and have that swagger about us. I think that when we playing with that type of energy and that type of confidence and it shows on tape, I think that's demoralizing for opponents. They see that we play together really well. We love to see each other make plays. We love to see everybody else make the plays. So on top of you have that energy, and then obviously our game plan and our scheme, that just makes it that much more intimidating because we're confident in what we're doing and obviously selfless at the same time. So that means that we're all willing to do the dirty work, whoever has to do it.
JG, on that one of those last sacks
Sure.
that you got, camera saw you smiling. What was going on? You went to
everybody kept asking me about that like I was smiling. I promise you I was not intentionally trying to smile. I honestly was gassed. Like I was like dead. So when I was rapping, I was like I'm catching my breath honestly, but I probably was laughing. I don't even know if I was smiling for real, but I just know that I didn't go in with the intention of that. But that was funny. All my boys hit me up. I was like, man, that's probably one of the craziest pictures I've seen, that you laughing or smiling in the sack. But at the end of the day, man, hey, look, I got him on the ground, so I guess you can do what you want.
all those pressures and finally getting them down.
Yeah.
How good did that feel for you?
It feels good, but at the same time, understanding like that's my job. I mean, like people. I mean, I want to make sure I'm affecting the game, whether I lead it in sacks, pressures, whatever the case may be. I'm trying to make sure I'm dominating my one-on-one, and obviously, those times will come. The opportunity will come when I have to finish, and that's where I have to take my game to that next level to make sure that the pressures equal into sacks. There's no way you tell me I got X, Y, Z amount of pressures and they're not equaling up to the sacks, or something I could have done faster to get to the quarterback faster. Just little small things like that is what I take from it, and I try to just make sure that I'm perfecting my craft so that way when that time does come for me to free up and I beat my one-on-one quarterbacks right there for the game, whatever the case may be, I'm ready to do it.
Does it change your approach at all when they might have a little bit of uncertainty at quarterback?
No. Honestly, I've learned a long time ago in this league that you cannot underestimate anybody that is told to go out on that field, whether you're a quarterback, offensive tackle. That was the main thing I learned from the jump is, when they don't have their starting tackle back there, you think that it's like a day off for you. You finna just go get a million sacks. Like, nah, I mean, that guy gets paid too, and I'm pretty sure he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, knowing that he's playing against top guys in the league. So I think that just help me make sure I treat everybody the same and give everybody that same respect. So and make sure that I continue to play good, and that's why I feel like the results come.
Thanks, John.
What's going on, guys? Obviously another tough challenge this week. Going to Jacksonville. Obviously going to be a little bit warmer. I know some guys are excited about that, but no, it's another great opportunity, man. Just to face a challenging defense that poses a lot of threats. Very athletic defense. In the back end and in the the front seven, so we're very excited about this challenge.
Sam, I know you did mention it after the game, but just even after watching the film and stuff, like what impresses you most about just Cam Robinson, like his timeline, I guess, and stepping in and playing a whole game right away?
Yeah, it's impressive. Just his ability to go out there and first of all know the plan and own the plan, and just his communication off the field as well has been amazing. You can tell he's a true pro, just attacking everything the right way. So yeah, it's been fun to work with him.
So you had a couple of those picks on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a case of you just being too confident there, trusting that you can get it to those guys? How do you balance that?
Yeah, I think, at the end of the day, I got to make smart decisions. The first one early in the game, knowing we have points, trying to force one in there to TJ, and then the second one's unacceptable. The flat defender getting under the dagger, and, leaving guys wide open underneath. So just got to continue to use my eyes and my feet, and just go through my progressions and stay, just continue to trust that.
That second pick, Sam, there's a shot where Jordan is actually beyond the plate open.
Mm-hmm.
Are you supposed to look for that? Is that a look that you're not expecting to see?
Yeah, it's definitely when you have guys that are open, you like to see them and hit them. So we're just going to continue to learn from it, grow from it, and yeah.
The last two games you have been face mask and then hit. It's going to be called a face mask. It wasn't. Is there any? I don't know if the word is concern, but this league at one point was going out of its way to protect quarterbacks. Is there concern on your part that protection doesn't seem to be afforded to you these last two games? No,
at the end of the day, I gotta, the face mask. I would have loved to get the ball out of my hands in that situation. I thought I could have to Jordan Addison on a route against LA, and then I felt like I could have just protected the ball a little bit better on that play where I obviously ended up fumbling and they returned it for 6. So I just got to do my job better and not worry about any of the calls or non-calls.
What was your view of Jordan's catch in the end zone? Did you see there was one hand at the time when he threw it?
I threw it to I felt the space. I knew he was going to be able to get to that space, and just obviously hearing the crowd erupt and how confident you kind of know when a guy makes a play by how confident they are when they get up with the football, whether or not they dropped it or not. So I knew that he made the play, and then obviously looking up on the big screen and seeing that catch, it was an unbelievable play, and yeah, just unbelievable catch.
I can't remember what the phrase that Josh McCown used. There was an NFL film, something about it was like informed throwaway or something like that on that play.
Yeah, just especially in the red zone, it's just kind of when you throw those back end line balls, you want it to be us or nobody is kind of what a lot of people say, a lot of coaches say, and so that's kind of what I was doing on that play there. Absolutely. Yeah. I always have fun playing football. Just being able to play this game at this level, no matter what the circumstances are. I think, you always got to understand, the perspective of, where I was when I was a little kid, dreaming of playing this game. And, here we are playing football at the highest level with a bunch of great dudes in that locker room, great coaches as well. And, it's been a lot of fun.
I'm sure it goes both ways, obviously, but is it odd, being able to talk to Cam this week and knowing that you guys are going against a defense that he practiced against 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it kind of is what it is. That's sometimes the nature of this business. We're, just, for whatever friends or family he might have, being able to come to the game, that's first and foremost. That's really cool for him. But again, it's just, it's the X's and O's. It's just being able to go out there and execute at a high level, and that's all we're worried about.
Sam, how often would you say that you guys check for pass or run, and is that going up based on defenses giving you different looks?
It's we do everything. So I can't sit here and give you the percentages, and even if I did know them, I wouldn't give them to you.
Tell me what the defense looks like when you do it.
No, I can't. But no, we got it all in the book, and we use it all.
Why do you think teams are running more? The NFL puts out stats of running is up, rushing is up. Is that just because of the looks the defenses are not giving?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of everything. Looks are favorable. Pass rushers are getting very, very good. They're very athletic. And when guys can tee off on the pass, it makes it really hard. So you just got to continue to run the football and keep defenses honest.
What do you think of Jefferson's arm on the triple blade? What does it take to have some points?
It's awesome, man. Jets is always out here throwing, so we know what kind of arm he has. And he's not afraid to, say what kind of arm he has either. So, no, it's really fun. Anytime, you get a play like that, all the guys are pretty excited about it. And, to be able to call that play on a third and long the way we did was pretty cool.
How does it compare to a quarterback's arm, Justin?
It's up there. He's got a really good arm. Reading a defense and all the different things that come along with playing quarterback, that's a different story, but he's definitely got a really good arm.
Are you happy to show off your sneaky running skills when you have to?
Everyone says that, sneaky running skills. Whenever I get an opportunity to again, like I just keep saying, like whenever the defense gives me an opportunity to go get some yards, I can make them pay every now and then. So, no, whenever I get the chance, whenever they give me room, I'll be able to go and get my sneaky yardage out there.
So I take it you don't like that terminology?
No, I think it's great. I'll keep sneaking up on teams, I guess. So, it's all good. Appreciate it, guys.